Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on the dangers appertaining to being overweight or obese. So, why is it deemed to be perilous to be overweight or obese? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Lamentably, when you are obese, you are lugging around excess body fat. And doing so, especially for a prolonged period of time, can be eminently detrimental to your overall health. You ideally want to attain a healthy BMI above 18.5. You also want to perpetually embrace health optimization measures. You do not want to have an unhealthy BMI significantly above 18.5. So, when you are overweight or obese, you are more prone to contracting a lethal chronic disease that can bereft you of your life. Your life is sacrosanct, precious, invaluable, and indispensable. Do not shirk on optimizing your health. Do not neglect to optimize your health. Safeguard your health. Do everything in your purview to bolster, augment, enhance, and ameliorate your health. Do not allow your health to wane nor atrophy. So, when you are overweight or obese, you're more apt to contract cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, liver disease, gallbladder disease, and of course, cancer. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can be a pioneer of your own destiny, and you are at liberty to shed excess body fat if you so choose to do so. You do not need to sustain having an unhealthy BMI. You can attain a healthy BMI if you so choose to do so. So, when you have excess body fat, you're more prone to succumbing to having high blood pressure, high triglycerides, as well as high LDL cholesterol. You're also more prone to succumb to insulin resistance, blood clots, as well as clogged arteries. Furthermore, when you are overweight or obese, you're more prone to succumb to chronic inflammation, as well as acute inflammation. You do not want to succumb to insufferable pain, nor distress, nor agony, nor excruciating suffering. Do everything in your purview to optimize your health. Embrace following health optimization measures. Attain a healthy BMI above 18.5. Do not allow these issues to persist. Being overweight or obese is not an irreparable issue. It can be remedied. It can be rectified. You can resolve this issue. Will you take up the reins of your life? Or will you neglect to do so? Being overweight or obese can adversely impact your metabolism. Additionally, it can also amplify your mortality rate, and it can put a strain on your vessels, organs, and bones. It's an albatross to the body, a debilitating albatross to the body when you need to haul around all this excess body fat that weighs you down, that puts a strain on your organs and bones. You do not want to enfeeble yourself. You do not want to put a strain on your joints. Additionally, being overweight or obese renders you more prone to succumb into severe health issues that can undermine your cardiovascular system health, as well as your digestive system health. It can also perniciously undermine your respiratory system health. There are so many grave health issues that can be induced if your weight continues to perpetually amplify. The more excess body fat that you lug around, the more prone you are to succumb into compromising your cardiovascular system health, digestive system health, and in even some extreme cases, your respiratory system health. Fat stored around the neck can make airways too small, which can make breathing difficult at night. You do not want to contract sleep apnea. When you have sleep apnea, breathing may actually stop for short periods of time. Having breathing difficulties can render it all the more arduous to function when something as simple as breathing becomes a struggle. When your respiratory system is deemed to be dysfunctional, the outcome can be perilous, since the body needs to inhale oxygen in order to be able to sustain itself. It can be a Brobdingnagian nightmare. To struggle to breathe. You do not want your airways to become too small. So, there are all these covert dangers that can be ushered into your life if you are obese or overweight and continue to accrue body fat. People don't realize that it can even undermine their digestive system health, respiratory system health, and even their cardiovascular system health. They don't realize that it can substantially amplify their mortality rate, as well as render them prone to contracting a myriad of life-threatening chronic diseases that can bereft them of their life and lead to their premature demise. Do not truncate your lifespan by decades. It is needless. Do everything in your purview to optimize your overall health. You want to be able to attain robust, stellar, vigorous, optimal health. Do not neglect to do so. This is your life. Take the reins of your life. Do not allow it to fall by the wayside. So, I hope that you deem this video to be insightful and enthralling. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.